Hello, everyone. I'm actually back at the table sitting here for a real sit-down conversation, except it's not really a sit-down conversation. No, I feel like I haven't made a traditional video in so long. I feel like I've been here. I feel like I've been there. I've been everywhere. So today, we're back. We're back. So I've done one of these before. I did it, I might have done it about a year ago at this point. I don't remember. Universal Yums. Basically, it's a snack box. So today, we've got a tasting adventure to the United Kingdom. So I found this in the paper store of all places. And honestly, when I saw it, I was reminiscing because at this point, it was over a year ago that I was in England with my friends. And I miss it. That was so great. Not the traveling, but the actual being there was so great. And I'm like, you know what? Let me reminisce. Let me feel nostalgic for my vacation. And let me try some food from the UK. So just like last time, we have 8 rare British goodies to discover. So let's just dive in. Welcome to the United Kingdom. And I've got a scorecard on the back, which I will absolutely be utilizing because I love rating stuff. Let me get a pen. I forgot a pen. All right, got a pen. And I also have, this is like the official booklet that'll give me like all the actual information on what we are doing. The sun's gonna be bothering me today. I've already moved the table and chairs back so I can kind of not stay in the direct sunlight, but this is gonna happen and we're just gonna have to accept it. So take it in, accept that this is what you're gonna see. Okay. First up in the booklet, we've got round butter cookies, which are thick, buttery, and rich. It is just a shortbread cookie. I can't imagine. I think this is gonna taste good. I think I've had shortbread before. At one point, I must have. I feel like I just ate a stick of butter. I do in fact feel like I just ate a stick of butter. You know that butter aftertaste? Where it's so salty and like cloying and stuff and you're like, ooh, is that savory? Or like, I don't know what that is. That's kind of what that tastes like. When they say all butter shortbread cookies, they were not kidding. Look, do I hate it? No. They say melt in your mouth. It's supposed to melt in my mouth. Like when they say that, are they for real? Like if I just let it sit in my mouth, is it gonna melt? I don't feel like it's melting. Maybe fresh ones do that. Starting strong. I didn't hate it, but I also can't see myself in any capacity leaning towards wanting a cookie like this. So the shortbread. And okay, so I already flopped. I already misread the scorecard, which is great. I was supposed to rank each one by hearts, by how much I think I'm gonna like it, and then do an actual, and then actually rank, wow, that's delicious. It's just all right, and that's dreadful. I mean, I knew what a shortbread cookie was. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more. Like, I thought it was gonna be 4 out of 4 hearts. Honestly, it was like 2 out of 4 hearts. Let me quickly just like fill that in, and then I'll get back to scoring. Okay, so I've pre-ranked everything and what I think it's going to be. Back to the shortbread. Something about it, how buttery it tasted, which is crazy, because I freaking love butter. I did not like the way it tasted. It just tasted too much like I was putting a stick of butter down my throat. You know what? That's not fun. And now it's all stuck in my molars and it's all I'm tasting. Also, this pen's not working, so we're working on just indentations. So we're doing great, this pen. Next up, we have Taylor's Potato Crisps, but they're pickled onion flavoring. Let me tell you right now, I don't think this one's gonna go well for me. I don't think I'm gonna like this on any level. So these are puckery, pungent, and potatoes. I feel like potatoes doesn't really match the descriptor there. I wouldn't say something is potatoes. Now here's the thing. I know the pickled onion flavor. I understand the pickled onion flavor because I watch British YouTubers. I watch Jenny Phil. I watch British YouTubers. So I've heard them talk about pickled onion. I've heard them say they liked pickled onion, that they prefer pickled onion. Every time I hear them say it, I'm like, that's crazy. Time to know if they're crazy or not, because I actually don't know. So, let's see. I'm trying to find if there's like a small one that I can have, because I don't want to. Okay. I don't understand how they made a chip taste acidic. Like, I'm tasting acid, like straight acid. When I first put it in my mouth, it tasted like sour cream and onion. And I'm like, okay, I can get behind that. I've had a sour cream and onion Pringle before. Like I figured it couldn't be that bad. But then it was so sour. Like it tasted like, there's still a little bit on my lips, so I'm like getting it on my lip now. It tastes as if I had a pickled candy, like a hard candy. You know how that hard candy flavor, like how, I guess the texture makes the flavor like more pungent, and that's what, more pungent, yeah, more pungent, that's right. That's what a chip tasted like, that acidic, but like a hard candy flavor. No, I don't subscribe to it. I like plain chips. Sorry if that makes me basic, but I like licking a salt block. You know, I don't mess with this pickled stuff. I said this was gonna be bad, and it just was. So we're going 1 out of 4. Can I put 0 actually? Yeah. Let's do 0 instead. I don't even want to give it 1. And unfortunately, it is quite dreadful. Okay, the next ones I'm actually excited about because I have a feeling I'm really going to like it. Ginger Crunch Cookies. Spicy, addictive, and unique. Now, I like a ginger cookie. Like, I think I'm really going to like this one. I'm excited about this one. So, it's going to be really crunchy. Jeepers. Am I going to break a tooth on this? I might. Let's be careful. That's good. It's good. I like it. Wait. Going in for another bite. I like it a lot. It's what I want it to be. It's what I need it to be. I'm actually just going to finish this piece. It's good. Good ginger flavor. Very crunchy. It wasn't hard to bite into. I just think I wasn't expecting to put so much bite into it, so I was hesitating a bit. That's why it was difficult. It really wasn't that bad, but it was a really good cookie. I'm usually more partial to like a soft cookie, but I think a biscuit proper is like that super crunchy, slightly harder biscuit. So it's just more of a texture thing, but I really liked it. This is getting high remarks. I thought it was gonna be a 4 out of 4. I'm giving it a 4 out of 4. Also 4 out of 4. They should have made a 5. They should have either made it 3. They should have made it 5. 4. Weird. Our next one is a soft rhubarb and custard flavored candy. It is chewy, it is tangy, and it's creamy. Now, I never thought a candy would be creamy, like a hard candy would or could be creamy, so I am a little intrigued. Now, I'm not a stranger to the rhubarb and custard flavor because when I was in England, obviously we got candies that we saw Dan and Phil get, and they had rhubarb and custard. I think they were called squashies. So I've had those before, and I wasn't offended by it. I liked it. I feel as if the flavor profile I'm not gonna be offended by. Okay, that's interesting. I don't really know if I was expecting it to look like that. It looks like there's also like a powder on it, or maybe that's just the candy. So it's a hard candy? Do I chew this? Are there instructions? Do I bite into it? It doesn't feel like I can bite into it. Okay. It's just a hard candy. Oh, it is chewy. But I need you to know, I read the word chewy, forgot, read it again, then started chewing. No, this is stuck in my molars. It tastes like it doesn't know whether it wants to be fruity or creamy, which is the whole point. But you know how sometimes those flavors come together and they work in unison, they work together for the good of each other. These fought against each other. They didn't want to be combined. The flavors are fighting against themselves in my mouth, all with the weird flavor of it being both hard but also chewy at the same time. Now, for the sake of science, because originally I was just sucking on it like a hard candy, I should have another one just so that I could just chew into it immediately instead of it just sitting in my mouth. So for the sake of science, that's awful. Actually, it's even harder to eat. This candy is giving my jaw a workout. The flavor isn't offensive, just the flavors fight against each other, and the texture, it's just difficult to eat. Like, actually difficult to eat. I can't imagine sitting and being like, oh, I'm gonna have these candies and have this, eat this bag of candies. It's difficult to eat. So I gave it a 3 out of 4. I think it is a 2 out of 4, and I think it's just All right, we have another candy. Most of them are candies. It's a soft candy fudge with clotted cream. It is traditional sweet fudge. I think this one matches it just comes in a bag called Teeny Yums. So it's kind of like putting like the tiny things in here. So I don't have like a description. I don't have like an actual bag that tells me something. I've got this. This is all I got. A clear packaging. Oh, let me hit in the sunlight. Yes, look at that lighting. Oh, it's gone away. Okay, the sun doesn't know what it's doing today. Oh, it's hard. Is it supposed to be? It says it's a soft texture. Should I put the entire thing in my mouth? Oh, okay, that's true. I've had this flavor before. This exact flavor. Don't ask me how or why or where, but I have. I'm getting like an intense taste memory. Somewhere from the ether, something is being pulled and I am being reminded of this. It originally was harder. Like it felt hard, but then I was able to like sink my teeth into it. The texture, awful. Yo, texture was terrible. It was simultaneously very creamy, but had a harder bit to it. Not hard where it could like scrape my cheek or scrape anything against, like I was like really chewing into it. It was soft, but it had harder bits to it, you know? It had a shell, so to say. This tasted a lot like chocolate, which, yes, it's fudge, but I was expecting I guess I was expecting a heavier dairy flavor. It also was kind of nutty, like I got like a hint of a nut. I couldn't describe what, which one maybe, but it was something for sure. It's not like I hate it. It's just, I'm not in love with it. I gave it a 3 out of 4. I'm giving it a 2 out of 4. I wouldn't go back to it if that's what you're trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's interesting. The next one is toffee. I've had toffee before with treacle molasses flavor. It's sweet, caramelly, and chewy. If these things don't taste nearly identical, I'm gonna be a little confused. Now I understand that this is toffee with treacle molasses, and the last one was fudge and clotted cream, but I felt like I was getting caramel flavoring out of it. So this literally just looks like a caramel candy. I'm assuming this is gonna get all over my teeth. This is gonna be so freaking sticky. It smells so good. It smells like molasses. It does in fact smell like molasses. Like that's exactly what it smells like. Okay. Very chewy immediately. Kind of like a Tootsie Roll type feel. Another jaw workout. Okay. Guys, my neck hurts from how aggressively I am chewing. Y'all, I know I'm weak. I don't make any like qualms about that. Like I'm a weak person. But damn, these candies from the UK are taking me out. Everything is so freaking chewy. And it's like all stuck in my teeth and it's all back there and I'm trying to like, trying to get it out. Jeepers. Yeah, it tastes good. It tastes exactly like it says it is, but it also feels like they just took caramel, molasses, and toffee and just like put it in a big bowl, mixed it together, wrapped it, put it in your mouth. Like that is so chewy. It's purely a texture thing. I love it. The flavoring is so good. If I had this flavoring in like coffee and stuff, obviously, like that's what you put in this. You know what people are saying? Yeah, toffee, sugar, molasses, the whole caramel. Obviously, it's gonna taste freaking amazing in coffee. Great. Chewing it though, it's too much all at once. Now, I gave this a 3 out of 4, and I'm gonna leave it at 3 out of 4. I am gonna give it a wow, it's delicious. But for the texture bit, I have to say 3 out of 4. I just have to. All right, second to last one. It is assorted fruit flavor soft candy. So it says they're wine gums, non-alcoholic. So what, I mean, are they just gummies? Like what fruity, chewy, non-alcoholic. Great, okay, fantastic. So what are we doing here? So this guy in 1909 invented these wine gums because he hoped to create a candy with a more refined flavor, one that people might savor like traditional wine. So his vision was that it was popular among adults, but kids like this too. Great. Okay, I am an adult, so I should be able to open the package easily. Thank you. Okay. Whenever I open like a bag of gummy candy and there's all sorts of like colors and everything, I like going for red ones. I think red's my favorite. Wait, Wait, am I dumb? I might be. So they in fact all say different things. So this one says Port Claret. Well, it's Claret. It's French. Yep. Chablis. Rio. Are you gonna pronounce the J or not? Hawk and Rioja, and gin. I know gin. Rioja. It is Spanish, so I'm assuming I'm not pronouncing the J. So now my fear is they all taste different. I was expecting to try one. Now I fear it's about to taste. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot for the one that says gin first. I'm assuming they don't taste different. That'd be weird. I'm assuming they taste different if it's like pink or green, maybe. But like, I don't think they actually taste. I think they just put different alcohol on the name. Done with the chew. Holy! I thought it was gonna be a freaking gummy. Okay, I could have put the whole thing in my mouth. I know I could have. I didn't trust it. It's good though. I mean, it's a gummy. You can't be mad at a gummy. I quite like that flavor a lot. That's actually quite delicious. They really hit the nail on the head with that gummy flavor. Now I'll try an orange one. This one is the Claret one, but it is orange, so I'm just. I mean, it just tastes like an orange candy. Okay, so that really tastes like orange. I don't know what the pink one really tasted like, honestly. It just tasted generic fruity, you know? Purple was maybe grape. That tastes like super like a grape. Not a real grape. Very artificial grapey. Good. Artificial grape, though. Slight tang on the end of that one. Wow. Okay, now the green one. Ooh, good flavor off the bat. I can taste it immediately. Oh, wait. Super artificial apple flavor? Super artificial, whatever it is. I wish it would tell me what the flavor is, because I taste it. I taste it. Obviously, it's putting it in my mouth. I understand it, but I wish they would tell me what it's so artificial, you know? Pink is the best, by far. I give this a 4 out of 4. It is a 4 out of 4. It just is. It is really good. We made it to our last one. Genuinely, at this point, finally, I felt like I just sat down 2 minutes ago to make this video, and it has actively been 45 minutes. So the last one is a banana flavored toffee bar. It is hard banana and caramel. Sounds good. This is kind of funny. Yummy banana flavored toffee. I've never had flavored toffee before. Oh, it says at the bottom, it says to whack, then unwrap and enjoy. Whack on what? I don't want to hit the table. I was gonna hit my leg, but I think it's gonna hurt. So in my defense, it said to whack. So I wasn't gonna hit the table. So I hit my leg. And now it's on the floor. It's all on the floor. The entire thing broke out of the bag and right on the floor. There is not one salvageable piece left. I wish I was lying. It literally just crushed all over the freaking floor. Okay, so I obviously can't try it because it's on the floor, so I'm just gonna go grab something random out of my cabinet because I think there's a candy in there I haven't tried. Anyway, for the last one, for some reason I just have like an arsenal of candy in my little cabinet that I just haven't tried yet. I bought it, but I never got around to actually eating it, so we're just gonna do that right now because why not? We gotta finish up here. We can't end on so glad I didn't hit my cup of water. I got this from Trader Joe's. It is mushroom-shaped gummy candy, sour. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I think whenever I enter Trader Joe's, I've got a list and I'm locked in. I go bam, 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 wherever I'm going. For some reason, I went off course and these ended up in my cart. So let's do it. So we got these little gummy candy mushrooms that are a big amount of sour and sweet in every bite. Product of Germany. So we're still keeping it international, guys. Still keeping it international. Let's see. Guys, what the frack? There it is. There it is. This is precious as hell. That is freaking adorable. From an American store, guys. None of this could ever be as flavorful as this one piece of candy. What the frick? It feels like my tongue's about to burn off, and I'm not being dramatic. That is the most sour thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. These things don't even have a flavor. They're just a sour gummy. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. So to round off our adventure, this is the second Universal Yums I've done. And last one, I couldn't eat one either. So I just don't think I'm destined to try every candy or every snack that comes in this box. So I think, it's actually quite fitting. It's just a pattern at this point. Who am I to mess with a pattern? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. So for the scorecard, the butter cookies were a 2 out of 4. The chips were a 1 out of 4. The ginger cookies were a 4 out of 4. The rhubarb custard chewy candies were 2 out of 4. Clotted cream fudge was a 2 out of 4. The treacle toffee was a 3 out of 4. The wine gummies were a 4 out of 4. Those mushrooms shouldn't be rated. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. My reactions might have been bad, but it wasn't that bad. It genuinely wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm looking at the things in front of me right now, and there's nothing I want to particularly go back to, except maybe the ginger cookies. I wouldn't mind the ginger cookies. I would nosh on a wine gum. I don't know if there's a conclusion to this video. I really don't know. I think the thing is, I just have fun getting these boxes. I think it's genuinely just like so much fun. There's another one I've had my eye on. I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you where. But there are a lot of these, and like I genuinely think it's a lot of fun just to try, because I don't generally grab a snack. I said I grab a candy, but then I don't eat it, or it takes me like 3 months to actually have a couple. Like this is really just an opportunity for me to be like, you know what, this is funny. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna create content. I don't know, like putting everything together. It's encouraging me to try something new and something different. Actually, I genuinely encourage you guys, if you see something like this, just to go for it, just to try it, because it's not made in the US. Like this stuff is just you're not gonna find this here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that I messed up one of them. You can subscribe, you can comment, you can like down below. Tell me which one of these candies and snacks that you would want to try, or the one that you would run away from if you ever saw it. If you've had any of these before, I don't know. I've looked at my tracker. Some of you guys aren't from the US. You might have had these before. So I will see you all next time for another video, and try new things. Bye.